2018 Academy Awards, the complete list of nominations. The 2018 Oscar nominations were announced on Tuesday, giving tons of big films a shot at the big prize. Meryl Streep scored her 21st Oscar nomination, Greta Gerwig became the 5th female nominated for Best Director for Lady Bird, and The Shape of Water landed a whopping 13 nominations, which came as a surprise to many. Check out the complete list of nominations for the 90th Annual Academy Awards. And background image is my predictions in each part. Best Picture: Call Me by Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Best Actor: Timothée Chalamet, Call Me by Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread, Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out, Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour, Denzel Washington, Roman J. Israel, Esquire B.
Best Actress: Sally Hawkins, The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Margot Robbie and Tanya, Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird, Meryl Streep in The Post. Best Supporting Actor: Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Richard Jenkins, The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer, All the Money in the World, Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Best Supporting Actress: Mary J. Blige, Mudbound, Allison Janney, Tanya, Leslie Manville, Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf, Lady Bird, Octavia Spencer, The Shape of Water. Best Directing: Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan, Get Out, Jordan Peele, Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig, Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson, The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro. Best Foreign Language Film: A Fantastic Woman, Chile, The Insult, Lebanon, Loveless, Russia, On Body and Soul, Hungary, The Square, Sweden. Best Adapted Screenplay: Call Me by Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, Mudbound. Best Original Screenplay: The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Best Animated Feature Film: The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent. Best Production Design: Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water. Best Cinematography: Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, The Shape of Water. Best Sound Mixing: Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Best Sound Editing: Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Best Original Score: Dunkirk, Hans Zimmer, Phantom Thread, Johnny Greenwood, The Shape of Water, Alexandre Desplat, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, John Williams, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Carter Burwell. Best Original Song: Mighty River from Mudbound, Mystery of Love from Call Me by Your Name, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up for Something from Marshall, This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Best Film Editing: Baby Driver, Dunkirk, Tanya, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Best Makeup and Hairstyling: Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul, Wonder. Best Visual Effects: Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong, Skull Island, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, War for the Planet of the Apes. Best Costume Design: Beauty and the Beast, Jacqueline Duran, Darkest Hour, Jacqueline Duran, Phantom Thread, Mark Bridges, The Shape of Water, Luis Sequeira, Victoria and Abdul Consolat Boyle.